Whoa, yeah, but
the old hand slate.
I just saved myself about 45 minutes.
Good for you.
So
45 minutes to sync 2 clips.
when so we didn't get audio out of one of the cameras last time.
No,
So yes, I was just going by what I thought I was saying.
Fuck.
Yeah, do I have to turn it? There's nothing attached.
No, you're
Because I was going to
Gucci.
say it like auto does it now.
It does as long as
You have
everything is
sound
on and
both
working.
Camera. Yeah.
But when you're an idiot, when you've been doing this for 30 years and you're an idiot, you make it tough on yourself.
Yeah. No,
make
I
it
know
tough
what
on
that's
myself.
like.
Yeah.
I know what that's
You're
like.
not an idiot.
Being an idiot, yeah.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
You're not supposed to say that kind of stuff about women.
Well, I'm a misogynist.
That's so cool, dude. Okay, there's no intro for this show.
Okay, we're going.
Hi, Natalie.
We're rocking and rolling.
Hi.
Hey, Mike.
Even the highs and the pleasantries will all
It's
be cut
all
out.
in. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
What's
We're
your
in.
favorite thing? Hold on, let me get that. We should clap again. What's your favorite thing?
Blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, just breakfast.
Just breakfast.
You know, I love a good breakfast.
You already walked back your favorite.
Well, you know, like when you were like, is it pancakes? And I was like, can I expand it a little bit more?
If you
and
want.
have it still be like a singular thing. And I was like, pancake feels like such a micro topic. You know what I mean? It's like, actually my favorite thing is the whole experience of like going to a good breakfast. They got good cakes. I love chugging cakes. Just shout out my friend Kevin Morby. Me and him love chugging cakes together.
Dude, calling them cakes is my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, they are, right?
They are.
They're, you know, little
Breakfast cakes.
disc cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breakfast cakes.
Yeah. Talk to
And,
me about the breakfast experience. This was so fun.
Yeah, well, I love, you know, it has to be made with quality ingredients. You know,
Mm.
I'm not pouring any corn syrup over my cakes. I don't want any fake maple or anything. I want the real deal stuff. We're tapping trees. You know, that's the kind of stuff we're pouring on our cakes.
Yeah, dude.
So I only go to quality establishments if I'm going to go out for breakfast. You know what I mean?
And what makes a quality breakfast establishment?
Somebody who just puts love into their cakes and their sausages and
Yeah.
bacon and stuff like that. You know, if they don't put the love into it, you know, I'm not hitting up IHOP.
You're not going to Denny's.
I'm not.
We'll take that out.
I'll go. Yeah. We'll believe that just to protect me, right? I don't want to get any heat for hating on Denny's. You know, it has a time and its place,
No, dude.
but not in my life.
That's right.
It's not in my timeline.
The time and place for Denny's is if you have to shit in a place you've never been before.
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's when you go to
exactly,
Denny's.
for emergencies. Yeah, I love a bougie breakfast, you know. So there's this place in NYC called the Commerce Inn. I was mentioning it to you a little bit earlier.
Yes,
off
they
the
weren't
record.
there.
Yeah. And
Joe, Miranda, they were nowhere to be found.
you know, it's really good. You know it's good because they're always a little bit rude to you when you walk in.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, like, I don't even know if I want to be here. Like, they're treating me like such shit, but then...
So you walk in, I'm the host, right?
Yeah.
You say, I want to be seated for breakfast. Mm-hmm. And I'll treat you in such a way, you tell me if this was accurate to your experience. Okay. Hey, welcome in.
They wouldn't even do that.
Okay, I already fucked it up.
Yeah. You do it to me.
Okay.
Or you're the customer.
Okay, ding ding. Hi, I'm interested in, we're going to do breakfast, I think, so.
Okay. Do you have a reservation?
No, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't think you did these.
Okay, well, we're actually not taking walk-ups right now.
Okay,
But
well,
you can wait for like an hour and a half. We can put your name on a list.
just I'm seeing a lot of space, a lot of empty chairs.
Oh, we actually had a spot open up. Right this way?
They get called out?
Yeah. No, I mean, they do not want you in there.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's good, because people are still coming. People are lining up out the door. And every time you go, you're like, I'm never coming. Fuck these guys. I'm never coming back here. And then you have the cakes. You have the sausage, you know, where they make in-house. It's all like farm-to-table ingredients.
Yeah.
And, so at first you walk in, you're like, fuck these people. And then leave, and you're like, oh, I'm coming back every day.
That's beautiful.
Every
These are
time I
free-range
land
cakes.
in NYC, like, honestly, it's the first place I go.
And they're always mean, and you can't stay away.
Honestly, the times they've been nice, I've been so surprised and taken aback. You know, and I was what I would consider to be a regular customer for somebody that doesn't live there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm probably going to get somebody in the comments being like, I work there and I don't know this chick.
Who the fuck are you, dude?
Yeah, but last time I was there in the fall, I was on a strict diet because I was performing, you know, so I don't eat any sugar and stuff like that. You got to keep it.
Dude, the discipline.
You got to have discipline when you're doing physical comedy.
I say the same thing about this show.
Right.
I've been doing no sugar since this show started.
You have to wake up at dawn. We're waking up at sunrise here.
I've been doing no sugar since this episode started.
Really? Same.
No. That's even a lie. I lied to your face. I'm so sorry.
There's sugar in here?
Yes. Do you want to trade?
What are you doing?
Are you doing no sugar right now?
No sugar right now. Yeah, I'm just taking it black.
Yeah, sure.
That's what she's...
My guy. We'll leave that in. We'll cut it and we'll copy paste. What do you wish more people knew? What? What'd you say? What about the question? Hey, what do you wish more people knew?
I wish more people knew about, I guess this is so specific, but it's like the first thing that popped in my head.
This is also about breakfast.
Ancient female artists that have been erased from history.
You wish people knew about ancient female artists that have been erased from history.
Yeah, but I feel like it's impossible to know because at the time they were probably scrubbed or they were probably in drag acting as men.
So they can get some
doing
respect.
Art as men so they could get a little bit of respect. Like, you know, I had a really long debate when we were quarantining back in COVID with a friend. This is like a 2-day long debate, and you had the time to do that stuff back then with your buddies, and we're still good friends to this day. But it got heated, and they were arguing that there were no great ancient female artists from ancient times.
Okay.
And I was arguing, yes, there are. They've just been erased.
Yeah.
You know?
So how do you...
Like, how do we know that they didn't exist? And they were saying, like, well, you know, they didn't exist because they weren't allowed. And I'm like, you don't think there was anybody going against the grain back then? And she's like, I don't think there was anybody, you know, like you. And I was like, there's gotta be some feisty chicks back then, you know, Mediterranean chicks.
Absolutely.
Come on.
We're not that unique. That we evolved into people who didn't want to follow shitty rules.
Exactly.
That doesn't exist.
Especially like back then in ancient times, they were bludgeoning each other. They were, you know, like, you know, groping each other in bathhouses without getting any consent. You know what I mean? Like, they were doing fucked up shit, and like nobody was saying that's against the rules. Anything went back then.
They were just in the process of making up the rules.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, and she did bring up there's one poet, a famous female poet from ancient Greek times. Of course, I'm not remembering.
Perfect, dude.
We know this, right? It's
Mephistopheles.
Starts with a P. Am I permission to Google?
Yeah.
Permission to Google.
Yeah. Persephone. So cool that I knew it.
Yes, good on you. That's points for you.
Yeah, dude.
That's points for you, brother.
See, I'm an ally. Can we get a close-up just because I'm an ally? Thank you.
And I'm a misogynist. But don't you wish we knew that?
Yeah.
Like, I wish we could know that.
Yes.
It's not even something that I know that I wish other people knew. I just even wish that I knew that also.
In your desire to unearth this information, did you find anybody else?
No. I didn't bother Googling. I didn't bother checking because I was like so convinced. My friend says the information doesn't exist. I trusted my friend.
Yeah.
But I debated that doesn't mean that they didn't exist.
You're right.
You know, and they could have been...
You could just start making somebody up and teaching other people about it. If you want.
Yes.
As a representation of the females who were erased throughout history.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just have to pull like some ancient Greek
it's really
name
not hard.
Out of my ass. Like, how about Medusa?
That's already one.
But let's make her real, right?
No, let's make her a painter. No one ever talks about Medusa's paintings.
Did you know that the ancient like story about Medusa was based on a real woman named Medusa by a woman of the same name? Medusa Palamides.
Dude, in all honesty, if you didn't do that face, I would have believed you.
Okay. Yeah, and I actually descend from her.
Do you?
Yeah.
And where did the snake hair come from?
genetics. Just
famously had, because her father, I think, had snake hair as well.
Right, yeah.
And her mother turned people to stone, I think, with a ring that she had. So when they had sex and they made...
Yeah. See, people do know about ancient female artists.
I remember all that from college.
Oh. Bless.
And what do you wish you knew more about?
I wish I knew more about...
You can Google this one as well if you'd like.
Yeah, thank you. Well, there's just so much I wish I knew more about. I feel like...
Have you caught yourself recently being like, man, like sometimes I'll listen to two people talk about stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, it's so cool that they could just go back and forth for so long on that. I wish I was included in that conversation.
There's endless topics that I wish I knew more about. Like, I feel like I am so in the dark about so many things, and people are like, that's your responsibility to know more. And I'm
so
like,
you're getting guilted into it. I want it to be for pleasure.
Yeah, you want it to be for pleasure.
What do you passionately wish you knew more about?
I feel like all the stuff I want to know about, I do.
You're fine.
But
You're
that's
all
so ignorant to say, right? But I'm like, if I want to know about something, I'm looking it up.
But this is the thing about stuff. You could be driving home today and be like, you know what? I do wish I knew more about knitting. How do people do that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just recently took a knitting class, my first one a couple weeks ago. I want to make a sweater.
Yeah, so if we did this last week, knitting might have been your thing.
Yeah,
but now you're all set on that.
Right. Now I know everything. Yeah, I wish I knew how to knit like Scandinavian style sweaters.
Sure. Can we Google that so I know what that looks like? Joe?
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I mean, like, do you follow Helene Moo?
No.
She is...
I just recently unfollowed her. I got offended by something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I don't know who that is.
No, that wouldn't be possible. She, like, is famous for knitting Scandinavian sweaters and hiking, you know, the Norwegian countryside and making cinnamon rolls.
Hell yeah, dude.
And she just has the most beautiful life, and her sweaters are so colorful and intricate. Like, she has like pink snowflakes knit into her sweaters, and I'm just like, I wish I could do that. So that's why I signed up for knitting class.
How'd you do when you got into class?
Pretty well.
Yeah?
Well, I had started to, F around on my own with knitting. And, so my teacher, she was like, oh, like, kind of what we're doing today.
It's in you.
And, it was in me. It's mostly muscle memory at that point, but it's when you get into doing more of the intricate patterns and stuff like that.
I don't get how a ball of material turns into a jacket that fits someone. I just don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I had never thought about it. Like, it starts as a ball. Well, you know what blows my mind even more is that ball, before it was just a bunch of hairs.
Amen.
And then they turned it into a ball.
Yeah. How does the hair become a ball?
That's what that's a whole other thing that I'm like, I can't get into, like, making yarn.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm one of those people, like ADHD people, which, isn't that everybody now?
Yes, especially...
Right. Shout out
Miranda.
Shout out neurodivergent family.
Yeah.
And camera number one.
That's you, Miranda. You're number one.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Joe, piece of shit. No offense.
Listen, you could be camera number one as well. We didn't...
Just after Natalie.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you guys go back to ballsy yarn, please?
Ballsy yarn.
So we're talking about... Also, you were saying the act of, like, making yarn.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we're doing now. We're just two old bats spinning yarn.
We truly
on
are.
The fence.
We truly are,
This is how it happens.
I feel like the setting is, like...
Which you could see perfectly, right? In the cameras?
Yeah, I mean... It just feels so existential up here. Like, I have to confess, like, when you first asked me that question, and same with, like, the previous question, like, my mind, like, expanded to this place that was so existential, and it's like, really, it could just be as simple as yarn.
Yeah.
But initially, when you're like, what do you want to know? I thought this, but I hesitated to say it because I'm like, it's such a bummer.
No, what you just had, the bummer thought, that's a 3 p.m. thought.
Right. We don't need to know that.
No, dude.
Yeah.
The reason why we do this up here at what I would call an uncomfortable time,
right,
in an uncomfortable place, there's 2.5 parking spots here.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be inviting people up here to spin yarn. Right. But it's part of the experience. It's like you every time you're asked to do a podcast sometime in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And you're like, maybe you've already done 6 that day, and you're kind of spent.
You've had the news cycle hit you over the head like 50 times. You've been punching bagged with the news.
I haven't checked text today.
Yeah, no. Actually, I was texting with Blair Shockey this morning.
And
she
how's
was
she?
She's doing okay.
Good.
You know, yeah. She's early to bed, early to rise.
Yes.
You know, and so she always has a fresh take on the day, and she sends me real estate. We just love looking at real estate.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Do you like doing that?
Sometimes yes, and most times it makes me sad.
But you know what? You can always, like, I always want a house, like, with a nice view. And, yeah, it makes me sad, like, I can't have that. But, look, I can have it, actually. Look where I am right now.
We can live here.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping us from living here.
Yeah, except for maybe some regulations about, you know, camping and public
I'm sure
area.
they
I don't know
exist.
if this is a...
People
in
camp on
areas-
Fountain. We can't camp up here?
It doesn't have to be sanctioned as a campground.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, since when do people make rules about the land?
Please.
Isn't the land forever? Isn't this land your land? Isn't this land my land?
That's what I was taught.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're back
From
then.
California, which is where we are now,
Yeah,
to Staten Island.
yeah, the New York Islands. Right?
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
You're the best.
And, yeah. Cheers.
We're not supposed to be up here.
And please cut out anything bad I said.
Did you say anything bad?
I think, like, I said, like...
You said all that stuff about
I
Puerto
like-
Ricans.
I like... Yeah, I think I said I like my coffee, like I like my men or something.
Yeah. What, do you want me to cut that out because it's not true?
No, it's...
It's more offensive to not be true.
Everything I said is honest.